Hi, and welcome back. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict is one of the longest running and most contentious conflicts in modern history. Throughout this protracted conflict, numerous war crimes have been reported and attributed to both sides. In this video, we will specifically address the war crimes committed by Israel towards Palestine. It is important to remember that discussing and condemning these war crimes does not diminish the suffering experienced by all individuals affected by the conflict, nor does it absolve any potential wrongdoings on the Palestinian side. However, focusing on these specific war crimes aims to shed light on their impact and promote a sustainable solution for a just and lasting peace in the region. 1. Unlawful killings. One of the most severe violations of international humanitarian law is the unlawful killing of civilians during armed conflicts. In the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, numerous incidents have been reported where Israeli forces have killed Palestinian civilians unlawfully. These incidents include extrajudicial executions, excessive use of force, and a targeting of non-combatants, including children. Such actions violate the principles of distinction, proportionality, and precautions in the conduct of armed conflict, and the illegal use of illegal weapons such as phosphorus. 2. Collective punishment. Another serious war crime attributed to Israel is the use of collective punishment against Palestinian communities. This can manifest through various means, such as demolition of homes, restrictions on movement, and arbitrary detention. These measures affect not only individuals suspected of wrongdoing, but also their families and entire communities. Collective punishment violates the Fourth Geneva Convention, which prohibits punishing individuals for the crimes they have not personally committed. 3. Illegal settlements. Israel's establishment and expansion of settlements in the occupied Palestinian territories have been widely criticised as a violation of international law. The construction of settlements on Palestinian land not only threatens the viability of a future Palestinian state, but also involves human rights abuses against Palestinians living in close proximity to these settlements. Moreover, the transfer of Israeli civilian population into occupied territories is expressly prohibited under the Fourth Geneva Convention. 4. Use of torture and ill treatment. Various human rights organisations and reports have documented instances of torture and ill treatment of Palestinian detainees by Israeli security forces. These allegations include physical and psychological abuse, denial of access to legal representation, and the use of administrative detention without trial. Torture and ill treatment are unequivocally prohibited under international human rights law, and they amount to grave violations of human dignity and the rule of law. These are just a few of the war crimes committed by Israel towards Palestine, are a deeply concerning aspect of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Acknowledging and addressing these crimes is essential for any meaningful and sustainable peace process. It is important for the international community to encourage an impartial investigation into alleged war crimes, ensure accountability for the perpetrators, and promote dialogue between the two parties to achieve a just and lasting resolution to the conflict. Only through a comprehensive understanding of these violations can we strive for justice, reconciliation, and the protection of human rights for both Israelis and Palestinians. Thank you.
It is not the difference of religions which is causing this conflict. The state of Israel does not represent all Jews, and certainly does not represent the Jewish religion. According to Jewish religion, all of this is criminal. All of this is forbidden. Basics of Jewish belief teaches that Jews are in a divinely decreed exile. We are even forbidden to create a sovereignty for ourselves. But especially when this is by killing, stealing, oppressing an entire people. This is not only criminal according to international law. This is a true violation of Judaism. And still, those people who choose not to follow Judaism misuse that very same religion to justify all those crimes forbidden.
זכור את אשר עשה לך עמלק, נצטווינו. אנו זוכרים ואנו נלחמים.
It's an entire nation out there that is responsible. It's not true. This rhetoric about civilians not aware, not involved, it's absolutely not true.
אין חשמל, אין מזון, אין מים, אין דלק. הכל סגור. אנחנו נלחמים בחיות אדם ואנחנו נוהגים בהתאם.
Very puzzled by the constant concern which the world is showing for the Palestinian people, and is actually showing for these horrible, inhuman animals who have done the worst atrocities that this century has seen.
עזה לא תחזור להיות מה שהייתה, וחמאס לא יהיה. חסל את הכל.
مع هيك وحوش بشرية رايحين نتعامل كيف لازم. إسرائيل فرضت إغلاق كامل على غزة.
هناك إسرائيليون يعني وصفوا الفلسطينيين في غزة، وصفوهم بأنهم حيوانات، بل أقل من حيوانات.
أنا لا أسويهم بالحيوانات لأن هذا تحقير للحيوانات.
هذا رأيك دكتور مردخاي؟
نعم هذا رأيي.
תכסחו אותם כמה שיותר, שלא להשאיר מהם זכר. שלא הם, לא אמא שלהם, לא הילדה שלהם, לא התינוקות שלהם. אסור להם לחיות לחיות האלה. אתה יש לך שכן ערבי, אתה לא תחכה שהוא יבוא אליך הביתה. תיכנס אליו הביתה ותירה.
תראה, לצורך
לא, אתה חושב שאנחנו יכולים להרוג מאות אלפי פלסטינים ברצועת עזה והדבר הזה יעבור?
תראה, עכשיו בתקשורת הזרה יוצאת הודעה בשם ישראל שמיליון פלסטינים כבר ירדו מדרום הרצועה דרומה, וכל מי שנשאר שם נחשב כמחבל.
תשמיד את עזה עכשיו, עכשיו. עזה הופכת לדרזדן, כן.
הארץ שלנו. כל הארץ. כולל עזה. כולל
حساب إسرائيل ده دولة ديمقراطية دبلوماسية. وين ديمقراطية؟ وين ديمقراطية؟ حرام عليكم. والدي ووالدتي وأخويا وبنت أخويا وأختي والله أخويا عريس. يا الله عريس. حرام عليكم. ده ابنه يا أخويا. أيوة صغير طفل. يا الله طفل بس بالحسي الله عليهم. اخواتي اللي بنصاوب بس مش قادر. اتعبنا عزوا فينا. أمتنا الناس أمتنا.
من وين نازحين؟
من الشمال. احنا ايش الشرق الشمال.
من غزة؟
من
دار مين انت؟
انا ريفة.
ايش اسمك انت وعمرك؟ احكي لي اسمك.
انا رجال احمد اليدهي.
كمان مرة؟
ابويا صار شهيد الساعة 3 الفجر. وامي وكلهم اخواتي وكلهم انا ثاني الجامعة.
We have to fight back. The people are fighting back with their stones while they're getting shot at with live ammunition.
Are you never afraid?
Well, there's times that you get afraid. There was a demonstration today.
After church, they went on a demonstration, and the Israeli soldiers shot at them like they do every day. Fight for what is right. And that's what you have to do. You can't be afraid.
But you could lose your life.
But it's better to lose your life than to live under occupation.
Suffer something like this, it's the first one that hit our family, but everybody has something in their family, the same thing. Somebody who was shot, or somebody who was injured, or somebody who was paralyzed.
Or somebody in prison. The most serious thing that has happened in our family is that our cousin Amjad was murdered last month. Well, after he went to pray in the mosque, he went out and there was a demonstration, and the soldiers caught him and they tortured him very badly, and then they shot him later in the heart, close range. They tortured him. He was only 14 years old.
I'm here because I care. I'm here because children everywhere are suffering, and because 40,000 people die each day from hunger. I'm here because those people are mostly children.
My name is Rachel Corey. I'm from the United States. I'm from Olympia, Washington.
Rachel Corey became internationally famous when she was crushed to death by a bulldozer in Gaza last year.
We are international human rights observers from the United Kingdom, from England, from Scotland, from Italy, and from the United States of America.
I've been here for about a month and a half now, and this is definitely the most difficult situation that I've ever seen. In the time that I've been here, children have been shot and killed. On the 30th of January, the Israeli military bulldozed the two largest water wells, destroying over half of Rafah's water supply. Every few days, if not every day, houses are demolished here.
We are unarmed international human rights observers.
When the bulldozer crushed her, Rachel became the first American martyr to die in Palestine at the age of 23.